Hi, so I'm going to have a look today at a skill called modelling. It's something I've asked you to do to look at the construction of the furniture project or the desk storage project. I made mine a little shelf, so I'm thinking furniture, but it really will be quite small. What we're trying to do with the modelling is probably two things. First of all, we want to test an idea. We want to examine it, have a look, will it work? If we have a little practice go at making it, even out of something as simple as card, it'll test that idea somewhat and improve our understanding of the idea. It'll improve our understanding of the parts we need and of the process that we're going to go through. The other thing it'll do is reduce errors. So hopefully I've done a couple of quick examples. I'm literally sitting here with a quick sketch that I've got. And what I'm wondering about is how this idea is going to go together, or how it could go together. So I've got two possibilities. The other thing I had in front of me was a tissue box, a pair of scissors, and I found some tape. So I'm pretty lucky that I have some tape here. But the first thing that I did, or just to explain to you, was I trialed what will that be like if I don't cut the two in, like how it was drawn and like how the image on the internet that really excited me was. First thing I found out is it's really important that when I do organise the components, I get these heights right. So really what we're looking at is a bit of a crooked model, and it's because this here was a tiny bit too long. So if I pull that to vertical, we're over vertical here. The other thing, as I was doing it, I realised that wasn't good. I realised that it would actually stand if I extended this leg down here and be fairly stable. And then when I was popping this in, I realised that potentially this shelf, if it did cut, and I extended that piece longer, it would actually come through, and we might be able to just put a little wall in there that gave me the shape that I was looking at. And structurally, if this was a larger piece, that would actually still be really quite sound. Then the other thing I learned was about this. So I made a couple of mistakes when I did this, and I don't know if you can see, but I cut it in 3 times. I cut it in the wrong spot, but what I've actually got is a slit here and a slit there, and all I'm doing is sliding those two together like that. Now, as long as they go halfway along, that is a viable woodwork join. The joinery on this doesn't matter immensely, the way you put this together, but what it did was make me realise that as I was sliding this together, and we don't have to construct the model the way we would construct the woodwork, but what I realised was, as I was sliding it together, if I'd done it opposite, and if I'd cut instead of the front of this but the back of this and the front of this piece, and done that here on this other side, this whole back section could slide in. So the process of the model has really helped me explore and discover things I could do for construction. I might change the design slightly having done that model. The second one I would have a look at is this one here, and I'll show you that in the next video if you feel like you want to watch more.